Connie.
All right.
Go for it, dude.
It's two broads.
Two broads.
Josie.
Alicia.
Hey.
Hey. Two broads. 1, 2.
1 and 2. You got one. You got two broads. All right. So this has been like a month in the making. So what the fuck, right? But
sorry, y'all.
I know we said something about uploading a video like a week ago, but
about a week ago.
Right. But we got sick and just shit happens. So anyway,
all y'all real people will understand.
All y'all real people, we have jobs. Like, we don't get paid to do this. Like all y'all.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So, what do we hate about modern feminism? I totally agree with like the movement to have women vote and that whole thing, but that's not where we live right now. That's not where we live, and that's not a fair argument. Don't bring it back. Like,
we don't have to take it back so many years. Women can vote now.
Right.
Okay?
We've already got it. We've got it.
Women can vote. We can have all the same jobs, like, unless you want to donate sperm, we can't do it. I'm sorry. Anyway.
It depends on who you ask these days.
Well, you girl.
You know what I'm saying? If you identify as a man,
then you can donate sperm.
I guess.
Which is okay.
Yeah, I guess.
So
modern feminism, okay? I feel, this is just my personal note. I'm sorry I didn't even talk to you about it, but I just feel like it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. It's a bunch of fucking lazy broads that want to bitch about something, and I just don't understand where it came from. All of a sudden, it was like this uprising of fat chicks with pink hair. And I'm not fat phobic. I'm not gender phobic. I don't care if you identify as a wolf. I don't care if you're trans, if you're pan, if you identify as a fucking blade of grass sexually. I don't care. It's just, why do we have to feel bad?
Yeah.
Why do men and women have to be made to feel bad about your opinion? Mm-hmm. So we're going to start with what we do, what we have done for jobs, and so that we can get a better picture of like where we come from.
That way you guys aren't just thinking like, oh, these bitches don't know anything about, like the oppression we've had as women. No, bitch, we have.
No, bitch. No, and what we're kind of here to do is to kind of dial back the idea of oppression, because we literally both perform in professions in which it's male dominated, and it's not like being a doctor or a lawyer or a congressperson or whatever. It's literally that when you think of this job, you immediately think that a man's going to do it.
Yeah.
So that's where we've been for the past several years. Several.
I'll drink to that.
So what do you do? We're going to leave company names out of it just for the sake of our lawsuits, I guess.
I don't really feel like being sued or fired. So I change oil predominantly, and other things, work on
She works on cars.
Work on cars.
Yeah.
So and then Josephine.
Hi. Hello. Well, okay, so we used to work together, and I used to work, like, I've worked at a shitload of different places when it comes to, like, cars, like, working on cars and dealing with cars and whatever, do it in my spare time, and then I switched gears a little bit recently, so, not recently, but, like, last year, I started working in a warehouse, like, I drive a tow motor, like, I can do these things, you know what I mean? Like, it's we work in a warehouse, and it's not fun, and, like, we both have jobs where we, like, deal with elements, and we have to deal with fucking it being, like, freezing cold, stupid hot, just sweating, your hair's a fucking wreck. I don't even wear makeup to work anymore. I just don't give a fuck, because What's
the point?
So, so that's it. So, and these are jobs that are male dominated.
I mean, think about, like, in our past too, like, I feel like our jobs in the past too have been male dominated.
Yeah.
I started unloading trucks.
Yeah.
I worked at a warehouse.
Yeah.
Now I'm working on cars.
That's it.
And
I feel like we function pretty fucking well, or we wouldn't be hired there. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't have stayed there if it wasn't
going
well.
Get it.
Going
you gotta get
well. Yeah. Like, it's difficult to talk about because I feel like a lot of people have a lot to say about the feminist movement, but honestly, I've had about one problem in the 4 years that I've been at the company I'm at. I spit a little bit, but
and me and her have experienced the same things where it's like, okay, you pull up, you expect a man to work on your car, and they there are certain times where they assume that you don't know what you're doing because you're a female.
Yeah.
And you know what we do? Instead of being triggered,
yeah,
we just are like, well, then fuck yourself. I'm not going to work on your car.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to the other side and I'm going to do it on their car.
And you can watch
they
me.
don't care, and you know, and they know, everyone around me knows that I know how to do my job, but you don't know that. And you know what?
Go for it. Wait, go ahead.
Maybe they don't know that. Maybe they don't know.
They probably don't know.
So, okay, I get it. I understand.
It's our job to show them.
Right.
It is our job to show them.
Educate. It's our job to educate. And when you don't want to take that, then that's your problem. I mean, and like we were saying, if you don't want me to fucking do it, then why aren't you fucking doing it?
Yeah, why are you doing it?
Why aren't you
then?
changing, your oil or doing whatever whatever.
Equal opportunity now, okay? No matter what.
And we get that, though. The whole point of this is that we do get equal opportunity, if not more so, because we're females. Actually, this is something I didn't even tell you. Okay, so just without naming names, I work for an installation company, okay? So we deal with like contractors all day, people that run like these, these big companies, whatever. So a bunch of rough dudes, because they're constantly like, installing. It's basically like construction, whatever.
Yeah.
So, and they know what the hell they're talking about. And like, I had to learn this product line and like their line of work from the bottom. I don't know dick about installation when I started, but now I do. So now I feel better educated to, talk to a contractor about like, hey, I have this kind of job. This is what I think you would need. Whatever, but at the beginning, there's a lot of people that would be like, well, do you even know what I'm talking about? Do you even know what I'm talking about? And instead of being offended, I'm like, yeah, actually I can help you because I gained the knowledge to be able to help you. Yeah. It doesn't matter whether I'm a male or a female. And this is the whole point. There have been contractors that have come in and said, why don't you just go down to the union office and get a job as an insulator? Yeah. They're begging for women to work for them. They're begging, okay? So who's to say that I couldn't just walk in there and my only advantage is that I have a vagina? Yeah. How the fuck is that fair?
It's not fair.
That's not fair.
But at the same time,
that's the female advantage.
It is.
What do you mean that I probably couldn't talk them up $1 an hour because I have a vagina? Yeah. And I walked in the office and I said, hey, let me have a job. You know what I mean? And they don't know if I know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Anyway.
But that's the thing though. It's like it's I feel like there's a big difference between like, oh my God, I'm gonna get offended because you don't think I can do my job properly, and oh my God, like I can do my job properly, so I'm gonna show you, and then that way you can lose that opinion completely.
Let me show you different. Let me just prove myself. Just give me a chance. Like, and that's not being violent, and that's not hating other women. That has nothing to do with other men. It has nothing to do with equal pay. It has nothing to do with any fucking bullshit that people are coming up with. It's all fucking bullshit. It's all this like this stupid fucking fluff movement. Like I don't know. I've never for the jobs that we've done. If you don't do your job well, male or female, you're going to get fired. Yeah. Or you're not going to get paid as much. But if you do your job well, which a male or a female could do equally well, you're going to get equal pay. I've never heard in my almost 30 years of being alive of a woman making less than a man just simply because she's a woman. If you do your job well, no matter in what field, even in construction, if you do your job better than a man, you're going to make more, or you're going to have the opportunity to make more. I mean, it's not... I don't really feel like anyone's being held back here. I really don't.
I don't think so. My grandma worked in construction.
Get it, girl.
And we're talking about 20 years ago, maybe more. And the farther back you go,
the more oppressed, different.
Yeah. And like she killed it. She killed it.
Game.
She had people calling her for help. And like that's the thing. That's so important because like it's not. At the end of the day, like dude, it's just gonna come down to like. I'm going to pick her over this guy because I already know that she can do the job. you know? And who knows what this dude can do. This dude's just dicking around.
And that's the thing though too, like I know how like kind of company like politicking works. Like I know that companies have to have like a bit of a quota when it comes to, you know, minorities, whether it be women, race, whatever. Yeah. If you have to have a disabled dude on the paycheck just because, like, on the payroll, like, yeah, we got this nigga in a wheelchair. Like, because we don't discriminate, like, you know, and I get it. But anyway, yeah, so really what it comes down to is that, like, we just wanted to let people know, first of all, how, I guess it's my opinion, how it's just like, why are we fucking fighting? And why are we putting other women down for X, Y, or Z when we could all just be working and getting that money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it really comes down to is, like, let's just have a job that we prefer to do. Like, I prefer to work with my hands or do something physical.
Same.
Rather than, you know, something like clerical. And it's not because, and it's not because I'm against people being feminine.
Yeah.
I'm all for, you know, secretaries and housewives and, you know, stay-at-home moms, and I'm all for that. Like, and I'm all for the other end of it too. Yeah. Like, I want everyone to be able to do everything. I want dads to be able to stay home and take care of the kids, and let the dad wear the fucking apron. You know what I mean? That's sexy. Like, let him wear the apron.
Okay, dude. You know how to take care of your household. Okay.
It should be. That's what feminism to me is what it's about. That's what it should be about. Is equality for everyone. And it's all inclusive. Yeah. It's an all inclusive vacation, girl.
It is.
Everybody should get free drinks.
And I'm trying to go on that cruise because,
girl,
like, yeah. At the end of the day, feminism should be about, like, women are better than men. Okay. No, it's about that women and men are equal. And I'm not going to say, oh, like, well, women can do it better than you. No, women can do it just as good as you.
Right.
Like, that's really what it comes to. Is like, stop trying to make you seem better than the other person. It's about
neither
equality.
one is better. Neither one is better. Either gender, and I don't even feel comfortable saying the word gender anymore because God forbid.
Yeah.
So whatever you identify as, if you don't even have a gender, that's fine. Just know that every living being is seriously the most inclusive I can be right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Living being should be able to achieve and accomplish and do what the fuck they want within reason, as long as, you know, you're not hurting a ton of people.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like there's obviously got to be a line where it's like you as an individual should be able to do what you feel is best for your best life without hurting other people, I think. Because you don't have the right to hurt other people.
No. Because then you're going to get butthurt when somebody turns around and talks bullshit at you.
This is a whole other... See, it's just like, I already know the whole can of worms that I'm opening. Yeah. Because as soon as I said you don't have the right to hurt other people, I immediately went to, what about capital punishment? And that was like, I already know what people are going to say. They're going to be like, it's this ongoing fucking thing. Whatever. It was really just about this one issue where it's just like, you know, feminism, they all need to sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
They all need to sit the fuck down.
You guys turned feminism
into... What the fuck are you so mad about?
Feminism could have been something beautiful. It could have been... That movement could have been something glorious. But everybody has turned it into...
ugly vagina march. It turned into this ugly...
Where we don't need men. Okay, bitch.
Yes, you do, though.
But
you do, though.
Yeah, conceive then. Conceive without a man.
Just saying.
Okay, you want babies?
Just saying. So done. Like, yeah, we're not oppressed. So get the fuck over yourself.
Fuck over yourself. Now get the fuck out of here.
All right, then. Is this it?
This is it. I think we're too broad, so signing off.
All right, dude. Till next time.